have 78 Denver, take one.
Steve, Walker. I'm over at the Sennheiser booth with Dave Missel.
Hey, John.
And he's going to tell us about the new digital wireless that have come out.
What we have here is our new 9000 series. This is our first foray into the digital line. And you're looking at an 8-channel rack. And we're doing a full digital A to D in the transmitters. I got a handheld here and a belt pack transmitter. We're doing 24-bit, 96 kilohertz analog to digital conversion in the transmitters. So it's a beautiful, beautiful sound. Sounds just like a hardwired microphone. We have many different capsules that we can use on the handheld itself. All of our regular MK2 and MKE1 for the belt pack transmitter. Getting about 6.5 hours of battery life on them, which is fantastic. The receiver is an 8-channel system. What's really nice about this system, I'm just going to go in real quick and show you. I can monitor. I can actually do a frequency scan on the system as well. It's going to look at all the bandwidth of my attached antennas. What's really cool is I've got custom filters in my attached antennas. I may be actually able to go in and choose which filter that I want to use to send into this receiver. So lots of customization, great sound, lots of spectrum efficiency.
Well, thank you. What kind of price range are we talking about?
Well, with this system, a 8-channel receiver with 8 belt pack transmitters and all the stuff you need for the antenna, you're looking at $74,000.
Well, as you know, we're in the Sanken booth, and I'm here with Martin. He's going to tell us about a new microphone. It's called the CU55. And it's kind of cool. What do you have to say about it, Martin?
Yeah, it's a very small, new cardioid pattern condenser microphone. It's a 16mm single capsule with a resonance chamber. And what the Sanken studio microphones are really known for is their off-axis cohesiveness, very good rear rejection. And this new microphone has a really nice small form factor and is incredibly affordably priced at $11.95, which is unheard of for a Sanken studio microphone.
That is. Martin wouldn't let me leave until we talked about this headphone also, so let's hear his pitch on this.
Yeah, that's the headphone microphone that we introduced about a year ago, and the sound that you hear right now does not come from this microphone. It sounds incredibly well. You all know the COS 11. It's the same capsule, and greatly placed here next to my mouth on a stainless steel metal frame with 2 earpieces, so it sits really well. If a talent doing somersaults, it's not falling off. And
okay, got a good plug-in for that.
This one too, yeah.
Thank you again, Martin.
Thank you.
Okay, we're with Jay from Clearcom. He's going to tell us a few things.
Hello, we are Clearcom. We invented party line intercom system back in the 60s, and what we sell now is wired and wireless intercom. They're all full duplex, they're all really durable. The product is used worldwide in theaters, television stations, live event production, military, aerospace, government, pretty much anywhere where one would need full duplex dependable intercom systems. Here at the show, I brought our analog bread and butter party line intercom system. This is a 4-channel wired base station. We brought 2 of our 10 wireless offerings, the DX210, which is a spread spectrum 2.4 gigahertz system, legal anywhere in the world, no FCC license required. I brought a 900 megahertz wireless system made by Tempest. This is a North American license-free system. It supports 5 full duplex belt packs, very rugged, very dependable. This also allows the use of multiple base stations in a single venue. In addition to the 900, I've got a 2.4 gigahertz version that offers a roaming feature, allow you to put multiple base stations over a large venue, pair the belt packs, a belt pack very similar to this one, and allow you to move between base stations and have it essentially roam from station to station for optimum signal strength and audio quality. Finally, I brought our HelixNet, which is our digital party line system, similar to the 4-wire analog system, except I give you 4 channels on a single microphone cable or a single piece of Cat5. So basically, one shielded cable supports 4 intercom channels. Same similar feature, call features and so forth. 20 of these belt packs per base station currently. Coming soon, the ability to link multiple base stations for more channels and more capacity. Rugged, dependable, very good audio quality, and interfaceable to all of our wired and wireless products.
Well, thank you, Jay. Just in time, as the music comes up, we fade out. Thanks again.
Sure.
We're at the Sound Devices booth, and Jesse here from Sound Devices is going to tell us a little about the 664.
All right, this is the Sound Devices 664 field production mixer. It has an integrated recorder. It's got 6 mic line switchable inputs on full-size XLRs. Inputs 1 and 6 support AES 42 and AES 3. You can see here. Each input has its own direct output. We also have the ability to use our own external slate mic line in. You can see here the outputs: 2 transformer balanced XLRs, 2 sets of transformer balanced Hiroshi tin pin, each with its own return, 2 balanced TA3 outputs for your left and right, 2 alternative balanced TA3s for your aux1 and aux2, and then tape outs, TA3 and 3.5 millimeter. It's got a built-in ambient timecode generator like all of our other recorders. And you'll see here, if you're familiar with the 552, it's nearly identical. You got their input trim, input fader, sweepable high-pass filter, and sweepable pan. And your PFL pre-fade listen, indicated by the flashing LED. And pressing this to the right, we go to our input settings menu. Here we can make a couple of adjustments for the inputs. And let's see here. Yeah, you can ISO record each of the inputs as mono or poly broadcast wave files with all the metadata associated with production sound. We can also record MP3 transcription files of the left and right mix, or aux1 and aux2, and those also have the timecode stamps. You can pass right off to post or transcription.
Well done, Jesse. Thank you very much. I'm in the independent audio booth. They have a lot of cool products they carry. They've got the Pearl microphones, which are very nice, and Audio Development's panel, which we all know from England. And Clive here is going to tell us about the Cedar systems. Now, this is Clive from Cedar.
Yep, and what we got here is the Cedar Studio, which are a range of plugins that work on Pro Tools, and also our hardware dialogue noise suppressor, perfect for all that noisy production audio from any type of show like reality programs, and where we can set a threshold here to get rid of noise and use these faders or multi-band noise suppression to pull out the offending noises, whether it's an air conditioning unit or some traffic noise or any other type of thing that's going to cause a problem.
Yeah, for reality, Clive, this would be really great because they're using those raw tracks and they're not doing anything in post to them. If they can't hear it, they just simply write crying on it to say what you can't hear. So if you got a shot at cleaning them up on production in reality, I think go for it by all means. DPA mics are known as some of the finest in the world. They're used a lot in the music business. And Jared is going to tell us about a couple we use in production sound.
Hi there, this is our the DPA 4061 lav mic. Can be used for instruments and also lavs. The key to this mic is going to be the clarity, the flat frequency response, along with the multiple different kind of accessories that we have as far as mounting, whether it be clips or actually underneath clothing.
Right now, a lot of guys use Senken in production. I know many of them haven't tried the DPA. Might be interesting if they did some comparison tests for themselves and see which ones they prefer.
Right, definitely, and it can definitely hold its own audio-wise, along with its construction. It's a Kevlar reinforced cable, so.
Okay, you have a shotgun you want to show us too for production?
Yeah. So this is our 4017 shotgun mic. It's from our reference standard series, so the actual capsule and body is all modular. So you can go with the super cardioid, the shotgun capsule, go to a cardioid if you'd like. And it speaks true to the clarity and accuracy that DPA is known for.
Well, thank you very much, Jared.
You're welcome.
Nice. Yeah, we're in the Zaxcom booth with Glenn Sanders, and he's going to tell us about some of his products. Go to it, Glenn.
Thanks, John. Well, here we are at AES 2012, and what I'd like to talk to you about today is NeverClip. NeverClip is a very exciting new feature of the Zaxcom Nomad recorder. If you take a look at the Nomad screen, you can see that there's 3 tracks, and these 3 tracks are set up as track 1 being a NeverClip track, track 2 being a compressed track, as you would typically have on a standard analog recorder, and track 3 is just the raw data, which is actually limiting right now, or clipping, I should say. So when you record an NeverClip track, you're giving post-production a track with extended dynamic range and headroom. And in this way, you're able to give post-production the ability to edit tracks and eliminate distortion that would typically be introduced by limiters that stop the clipping of analog inputs. So it's a really important distinction between Nomad and analog mixer recorders that are out there now. So this is something that anyone with a Nomad with version 4 software can have, and it's a really cool feature. It's something that I think is going to be very, very big in our industry.
Great, Glenn. Hey, could you show us the Nomad real quick? Just point at some features one time for those who haven't seen it. Or here's the Max.
Oh, okay.
It's like a Nomad.
We'll look at the Max right now. This is Max. This will be coming out early next year. And Max is a 4-input mixer recorder, able to record 6 tracks, which is a stereo mix, and 4 ISO tracks. Max will also have the NeverClip feature that we just talked about for Nomad, giving you the 137 dB dynamic range inputs. It's great for recording surround or MS style recording. It has standard XLR outputs for its stereo bus. Records on a single compact flash card, which is located on the other side of the machine. Has a single BNC connector to connect to cameras that have time code. The time code is either input or output, depending upon whether you're in reader mode or generator mode. So it's a really neat little box. And one of the cool features is that it has an optional stereo transmitter with time code. So you're able to take this, put it in a sound bag, mix, record, and from this unit broadcast 2 channels to camera.
It's awfully small. Do you have the dimensions handy?
Well, it's approximately 6 inches side to side, 2 inches tall, and about 4.5 inches front to back.
Do you know the weight's going to be?
It's going to be approximately 2.5 pounds.
All right. That's
So
awfully
it's
small.
pretty small.
A
Oh,
little
yeah.
box. Wow.
A lot of features.
Thank you, Glenn. Do you want to show any wireless real quick? Or?
Sure, John.
Since you have so many different products.
Right, well,
Hit
we
a
have our
wireless.
QRX receiver that receives 2 separate transmitters and 4 audio channels. It has a built-in return transmitter, so you can broadcast audio right back to the sound bag, so that all you need on a camera is this single receiver called the QRX 100. Very, very neat device. We're also showing our TRX 900 LA transmitter. The LA transmitter, this one happens to be a stereo version, so that the LA, let me just do this. This is a 125 milliwatt transmitter, again capable of mono or stereo, direct digital transmission. It has internal recording and remote control. So you can remote control it from our Nomad mixer recorder or from our Divas or Fusions along with our IFB 100 transmitter. So just a top of the line stereo digital or mono digital transmitter for production work, either film, television, corporate, anything you can imagine.
All right, well, thanks for the tour, Glenn. Appreciate it.